white as best as you want it. As you can see, I'm putting the little dot area there. As you can see, there's a bit of gap, so you edit, free transform, and you can expand that. Might have to expand it a bit height wise as well. And there you go. So that's what it's going to look like. In your blending modes, change it to screen. So there you go. Right. Next thing, what you do is add another texture, which I put below the blue. This layer here, this layer you just put on that texture one. So I get rid of that. So this one is going to be another kind of sort of texture with little dots and stuff, which is here. As you can see, it's a I think Japanese lighting or something of cups. Anyway, so drag that on again. As you can see, it's gone under it, so that's good. Right, as you can see, the cups, you can see that layer. It's a little bit too small, so I'm gonna have to do a bit of zoom out because it's gonna be quite. I've got to make it quite big. So what you do is rotate it, so it's like that. So as you can see, that will go here, and then what you can do is expand it so it's something like this. You just don't want to see that. You just don't want to see the cup, which is at the top. So the cup's just out, and then you change that to screen. As you can see, you can always change the opacity of it. Maybe change it a little bit lower. What you're going to do is, now that you've set that to screen as well, onto the blue layer, is you can duplicate that layer, as you can see, and then move that layer a little, maybe somewhere where you've got less at, and then change that opacity as well, so it's just showing. So like that, what's that? That's about 17%. I might change the one below it, which is at 75. I don't like too much there. Something like that, okay? So these pictures are a little bit too light. So what I'm gonna do is go on those layers. So I'm using this one here, this right picture. Is I'm gonna do image adjustments and then brightness and contrast. If you can see brightness and contrast. So what I'm going to do is hopefully change the contrast and then change the brightness of it all. I don't want it too bright, I don't want it too dark either. Something about that, so you can see the character a lot more. It's more prominent, the character is there. So I'm going to do the exact same on the bottom layer. You can always, it doesn't, the other layer, this one here, you don't have to use the same, but you just want to make the contrast a bit more, and then you can always darken this area, like I'm going to do the colour of something like that. You see, you don't want it too bright like that. You can if you like that sort of thing, that little sort of effect, but you want it a little bit, like probably about there, I'd say. And all you have to do after that is just add your text, whatever that may be. Say a magazine or something, and then simply just change the blending modes to something like that. This is soft light, and then just put this somewhere that you can see, something like that, or you can always free transform it, so you can have it coming across or something if you want to add text to it. Something like that. There. So you can always change that opacity again, so you can have it quite light, so you can kind of see what it means. But you don't have to. You can leave it blank or just do some pages. But if you just want a picture, you can get rid of the font. But if you just want a double spread picture, there you go. You can get a cool little effect by adding these sort of textures. Add them to your colour. I think kind of the blue oceany kind of look is quite nice. And yeah, that's my final outcome. I've done another one that I did the other person the other way, and I did a bit of text. Not much different, as you can see. I made it a lot brighter there, and I added a magazine bit there, but you can't see it. It was my last mission because that was the words mission. So, and then the other person is looking the other way on that one. So you can get different sort of effects, but it's good to go over an image. It looks quite nice and professional, and this is what they would use for photography magazines and stuff that, or graphics magazines. Hope this has helped. I'm gonna probably I'll put this in a RAW, all the pictures, the textures, which are JPEGs, and the brush as well. And I'm gonna try to do some more tutorials like this on Photoshop as soon as I can. Okay, hope you enjoy this, and as well, see you next time.